Alright, yeah, let me just work on do the editing of the video here. I've got one watching already. How are we doing? Thanks for coming in. So just going to do the... That's my ship transfer gun. My T9. Almost here. My aspects. So I'm going to be exploring, so... We're going to wait about 5 minutes for the aspects to turn up. I've got 4 minutes until I get my aspects in here. Actually, while I'm here, do some outfitting for my... Alright, they're both here. Beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to use my aspects here. As I'm exploring, so I just need those. And those.
Scan detected.
All clear. You're clear to resume own navigation.
There we go. Beautiful. Alright, let's find somewhere to I've got a nebula over here. There we go, perfect. Let's find one right in the middle of this nebula, right there. 18,000 light years away, that'll be not around here. Hopefully I should be able to make it all the way, well not all the way during this stream, but
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
we should be able to get this. Looking more and more likely that we can be able to. All right, beautiful. Yes, yep.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right, let's start our journey. Well, as I said, we'll just be exploring and mapping and, you know.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping.
There you go, that's.
Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Nope, alright.
Fuel sweeping.
So got 500 jumps to go.
Fuel sweeping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, unexplored. I guess there's a bit of a... And yeah, because we're seeing outposts as well, so...
Fuel sweeping complete.
I'll just give it a honk. Alright, there we go. This one's already been scanned and mapped, so I'm not going to worry about that one. Alright. Resource extraction site. Some gas giant. Oh, geological scan here might. That was on 1A. I'm sure I don't remember that one. 47 geological sites. I'm definitely going to go explore that one. Alright, 1B, how many geological you got for me here? Water geysers. Oh, look. They are fantastic to see, by the way. Water geysers. Actually, you know, let me just head back to 1A for a second. Yeah, water geysers. See all these like water geysers. I said they are fantastic to see. Like the volcanic geysers are beautiful as well. Like I said, FDev really. Geological. Methane magma. There we go. This is the one. What is this? 1D. Alright. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Wait, 1, there we go.
System scan complete.
So what? And so was that? Yeah, 1D with the magma. Definitely going to go and check that one out. I love the music and that they composed here. Nice and smooth, beautiful.
Orbital flight engaged. Hull integrity compromised.
Ah, I thought I'd...
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage. Temperature critical. Frameshift drive charging.
That's better. Oh no, 1A actually has sights, so.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete. Orbital flight engaged.
So it doesn't look like this is volcanoes, geysers or anything like that, so... I don't know what this is, but... Oh, as soon as I get out and explore it, we'll see what it is. I just got my little scarab.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, yes, look at those guys just hanging. Perfect, hang on, let's see. Perfect, alright, let's go.
Low gravity warning. Ship dismissed. Drive assist on.
So yeah, if you're definitely on the Scarab, like you want to stay at around like 10 meters per second. That's better. Get the high beams on. Actually, no, let's just get down to. But, oh, there it is. Look at that. Now, let's see. Oh boy. Spin it around. There you go. Gotta get to that geyser. Up, there we go. Hang on. Come on, get up. There we go. Perfect. That's it. Hold it. There we go. Get there. Look, we've got some resources here as well. But that's not what we're here for. these beauties.
Ship recall.
Let's see if we can get a proper look at this. Look at that. So many. Oh man. Oh, we got a massive one over here. Oh, my bad. You can hear it. Oh, you can hear the roar as it comes in. Yeah, you can hear. Oh, that's incredible. Yeah. Oh, if you want to hear that? Yeah. This is why I love Elite Dangerous, because you can see, you can get views like this. Let's go over to another big geyser over here. There's my ship over there. Alright, let's oh, no. Not that. Come on, get over it. Come on. I wish I landed here in the daytime, you know what I mean, so I could actually see the... Alright, I am about 800 metres away. Oh, God, that's not good. That's not good. Get across. Get over. Turn, you bastard. There we go. Good.
Ship dismissed.
gotta find somewhere flat so I can... There you go.
Ship recall.
Come on. Ah, damn it. Come on. Oh boy.
Ship dismissed.
Oh man. Oh, that I got. Shit, how do I get? That's why.
Ship recall.
Finally.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I gotta get a drink. I'll be back.
Sweeping complete.
Corporations, core dynamics. Unmatched interstellar supremacy. Core Dynamics is a giant conglomerate, best known as one of the galaxy's premier manufacturers of weapon and surveillance systems and starships, with a particular focus on combat vessels. Its product line ranges from the diminutive Eagle to the gargantuan Farragut-class battlecruiser, and also includes the most popular skimmer in the galaxy, the S4 Sentry. The company is known for its occasional discount events, offering reduced-cost ships,
Surface scanned by 50%.
either in celebration of a new design or as
Surface scan complete.
incentives for participation in a community endeavor. Core Dynamics has a long-standing supply agreement with the Federation and is responsible for the Federal Assault Ship, Corvette, Dropship, and Gunship. As part of this relationship, the company benefits from privileged access to federal black box data reserves, which it uses in its research and development branch. In the ongoing quest for more robust and effective ship designs, there is no substitute for data gleaned from genuine combat encounters. Corporations, Falcon de Lacy, bridging the stars for half a millennium. Falcon Manspace, originally a small military supply company, experienced an overnight reversal of fortune when it released the Viper fighter, which proved popular with governments and private citizens alike. Indeed, demand was so high that Falcon Manspace had to farm out Viper production to other companies under license. With wealth came innovation and a range of new designs. Like the Viper, these new ships were named after dangerous snakes. The Cobra marked the company's entry into the trader market, while the lightweight, versatile Sidewinder was designed principally as a reconnaissance craft. As the company's wealth grew, it began to absorb many of the companies to which it had previously granted manufacturing contracts. In almost all cases, the target company's close working relationship with Falcon Manspace made such acquisitions frictionless and mutually beneficial. In 2982, the corporation merged with one of the largest such manufacturers, de Lacy Shipworks, becoming Falcon de Lacy. The company pioneered the now standard modular system of ship design that allows pilots to swap out components with ease. Significantly, the company made the schematics for the modular system freely available to its manufacturing rivals, broadening the choice of compatible modules available to pilots, and thus making the Falcon de Lacy marks more popular. Without this philosophy of component compatibility, spacecraft maintenance might have become a nightmarish scenario in which being unable to get the proper parts could leave a broken-down ship stranded in dry dock for weeks, or worse, subject to botched repair attempts. Today, Falcon de Lacy stands out as one of the most enduring, widespread, and consistently admired corporations in colonized space. Public regard for the company is so high that the Alliance, Empire, and Federation have all made attempts to secure exclusivity to Falcon Delacy starships. Thus far, their efforts have been unsuccessful. Corporations, Lakon Spaceways. Hard-working ships for hard-working people. Lakon Spaceways is
Surface scanned by 50%.
starship manufacturer, specializing in sturdy vessels for cargo haulage and deep space exploration. They have a longer pedigree than most other ship manufacturers, their first dedicated transport vessel having been built on Earth in the 26th century. The company's early models were characterized by the fact that they could be easily repaired away from port, a quality that has been retained to this day, despite the prevalence of affordable repair services. In 3303, Lakon entered into partnership with the Alliance to produce a range of military ships in response to the emerging Fargate threat. As of 3303,
Surface scan complete.
this partnership has produced the Type 10 Defender, the Alliance Chieftain, the Alliance Crusader, and the Alliance Challenger. Lakon vessels tend to garner both praise and derision for their unpretentious, functional design, which is informed more by practical concerns than aesthetic considerations. Those who champion the chunky look of Lakon craft typically say that they prefer their ships to look like ships, not abstract sculptures. Corporations, Saud Kruger. The finest for the best. To independent pilots, Saud Kruger is best known for luxurious passenger liners such as the Beluga, Dolphin, and Orca, although the company also runs a tourism branch under the Astrogator brand. Saud Kruger started life as a yacht manufacturer in Bedaho, although the narrowness of the market curtailed the company's growth. When company director Stanislav Kruger purchased the struggling Astrogator touring company in 3270, he gave Saud Kruger a foothold in multiple star systems. Kruger then refurbished the Astrogator fleet and revamped the somewhat stale tour itinerary to give it a more adventurous, thrill-seeking flavor, which proved highly successful. Goldskin leather, sourced exclusively from the planet home in the Bedaho system, has been used in the interiors
Surface scanned by 50%.
of Saud Kruger ships for years and is part of the company's distinctive aesthetic. Saud Kruger has the exclusive right to produce real goldskin, which comes embedded with coded nanoparticles that act as guarantees
Surface scan complete.
of authenticity. Saud Kruger also competes in the field of interstellar mapping and deep space exploration, and likes to emphasize the danger and glamour of exploring. The company's critics claim this approach risks transforming the vitally important field of space exploration into a pastime for the idle rich, thus alienating the many freelancers on whose hard work the discipline depends. Corporations, Core Dynamics. Unmatched interstellar supremacy. Core Dynamics is a giant conglomerate, best known as one of the galaxy's premier manufacturers of weapon and surveillance systems and starships, with a particular focus on combat vessels. Its product line ranges from the diminutive Eagle to the gargantuan Farragut-class battlecruiser, and also includes the most popular skimmer in the galaxy, the S-4 Sentry. The Empire. The Federation. Introduction. For I dipped into the future, far as human eye could see, saw the vision of the world and all the wonder that would be, saw the heaven.
This game, Damien, is Elite Dangerous. It's an MMO. but you very rarely see other players because this is set in a 1-to-1 scale of the Milky Way galaxy. So this map is quite literally the size of the galaxy.
Filled with commerce. The Empire. Introduction. What a piece of work is man. How noble in reason. How infinite in faculty.
Damn. Right, anyway, let's
Surface scanned by 50%.
hopefully I nailed this one. Oof, not quite enough. Alright, just down there maybe. So hey, we got 5 on the stream. How we doing, guys? Alright, there we go.
Surface scan complete.
Perfectly mapped. Mapped it, yep, good, alright. So yeah, obviously like I'm doing, I'm just scanning and mapping these different planets. I'm heading out to about 18,000 light years away. I'll show you where I'm heading off to. Well, that's where I am now. So I left here, I left Sol, you know, Earth, the, you know, birthplace of humanity. So I am flying all the way over here. So I've barely left the bubble, or, you know, as it's known. This is basically where all my civilized space is. Although, if you head over here, we've got Colonia, which, oh god, where is Colonia? I think it's over here somewhere. figure I'll fly here and then. Then my next move will be to fly in here somewhere, right into the center of the solar system. The center of the Milky Way galaxy. Like, yeah, right there. Yeah, so I figure I'm gonna make my way over to Sagittarius A.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Good. No, I don't actually. So, what do you think? I should make a. Alright, search for J1. Four 7B. Alright. Alright, they don't have it. Well, that sucks. Well, that's the close. Okay, so that's the closest I'll be able to get to Sagittarius A. S Wasp. Alright, hang on. Nope. Oh.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Is it J140747? J140747? Nope. Oh, well, we tried. Mapped. 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 Not mapped. Alright, V1400 Centauri. Nah. Oh well. I can't even see my ship. Oh, here we go. My aspects. Love this thing. See, this is one of the reasons why I love. If I could vote, I'd vote for Lakon. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, this is why I sort of love Lakon ships. Is the bubble cockpit. Absolutely perfect for exploring. That's why I think Lakon probably make the best exploration ships. It's like this bubble cockpit, man. It. Hey, there we go. We got it perfect on the camera. Put the camera there, perfect. Hang on a second. It's just. can. There we go. Just exploring at the ship. Sorry, that's. Yeah, I didn't do too good there. I don't think, making my character. Oh shit, alright, that's weird. Oh. Anarchy in a higher metal content world. I said. See, this is because I don't know what main game, big game I'm going to play next, and I love Elite Dangerous because it's like a palate cleanser. You know what I mean? I can just sort of sit back and not worry about like strategy and picking a costume and all of that stuff. I can just you know what I mean?
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete. Raining glass backwards, man. That sounds insane, man. Shit. Oh, there you go. I can just wasp one. Is that the one you're on about? That's only 100 light years away. That's a... Frameshift drive charging.
So no, Wasp 12B. Okay, hang on.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the frame shift drive. Whew. Yes, one thing I do wish is that I'll just turn the volume down. Yeah, I guess the one thing that I wish, you know, I wish we could get Only Dangerous Odyssey on console.
Fuel sweeping complete. Frameshift drive charging. System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
So 3 jumps until I get to the wasp.
Frameshift drive charging.
Hey, g'day, Pink. I'm doing all right. Like I said, I'm just exploring the Milky Way. Here to just one of my favorite games, and I definitely consider this sort of like a palate cleanser after 2 weeks of South Park.
Fuel sweeping.
Whoa, 52, but oh hell yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with this one. Look at that. From 1,000 light seconds all the way to 6,000 light seconds. Now let's just get refueled before we start exploring again. think that looks like me. I'm not sure. Stream's been going all right. Like I said, I'm just having a look here at the stream is an excellent connection. I have an excellent connection, which is good. All right, let's. Oh, I lost a sub? Oh, okay. Just when I got to... When I woke up this morning, I had the 390.
The Empire. Introduction. What a piece
Okay,
of
that's what
work
sucks.
is
Alright,
man. How noble in reason, how infinite in faculty, in form and moving, how express and admirable. In action, how like an angel, in apprehension, how like a god. The beauty of the world, the paragon of animals. Shakespeare, Hamlet.
When our ancestors departed Earth, they asked themselves, which of our achievements
It needs
represents
18
the
probes,
best
this one,
of
all right.
humanity, that we may bring it with us to illumine the darkness. The Federation, embroiled in a world of contracts and petty bickering, chose their constitution. They placed their trust not in man himself, but in an imperfect work of man. But my ancestor, your first emperor, was wiser. He knew that the best achievement of humanity was humanity itself. There was more wisdom in a single nucleotide of his noble DNA than in all the Federation's written texts. That same wisdom still guides us now. We need no dusty documents to assert our right. We are human, born to rule. And the universe awaits the firm hand of our governance.
Emperor Trascan Duval II, undelivered draft speech written immediately before his sudden and unexplained death. The Empire, while younger than the Federation, is easily the equal of its historic rival in terms of scale and resources. The key social distinction between the two powers is that slavery in the Empire is legal, a fact that has remained a source of controversy since its inception, both within the Empire and without. Some observers have pointed out, however, that conditions for those at the lowest levels of federal society are far worse than those experienced by imperial slaves. The popular image of the Empire is one of opulence, but while pomp and pageantry may be the norm in the core imperial systems, elsewhere in imperial space, one can find myriad examples of deprivation and squalor. Indeed, the Empire encompasses many striking contrasts. Sophisticated technology exists alongside an ancient Roman system of government, and the affluence of the core worlds depends on often unregulated slave labor in the wretched outer colonies. Ruthless industrial efficiency and low taxation has made the Empire rich and mighty. The hierarchy of imperial society is rigid.
Surface scanned by 50%.
But a citizen can always rise through the ranks if he or she becomes wealthy enough and makes the right connections. Even a slave could, in theory, become a senator. The Empire. History. The Achenar colony was founded. In the mid-23rd century, wealthy entrepreneur Marlene Duval was so frustrated with the federal government that she founded an independent colony of her own in the Achenar system, chosen for its remoteness. When Marlene was killed shortly afterwards in a flyer accident, her brother Henson Duval took over as ruler. Henson Duval, the Emperor. Duval immediately abolished the fledgling democracy that Marlene had set up, and in its place, he established a system modelled on ancient Rome. He was now emperor, and his closest allies were his senators. Any colonists who might have objected were forced into silent compliance with Duval's vision. Such were his wealth and power. It was also widely believed that Marlene Duval, like Remus in ancient Rome, had been killed by her own brother. Nobody dared to speak out. The Mudlark extinction. The colonists were
Surface scan complete.
aware that the planet they had settled, Achenar 6D, had indigenous life. But at first, it wasn't appreciated that this included a sentient species, nicknamed the Mudlarks after they were observed digging through riverbank mud in search of food. Although the Mudlarks were at a pre-agricultural stage of development, they appear to have developed the beginnings of language. They also created crude forms in molded clay, with no obvious practical purpose, possibly indicating a nascent artistic culture. The Mudlarks proved fatally vulnerable to the bacteria carried by the colonists, and within a few decades of the colony's founding, the species was extinct. Rumors subsequently emerged that Henson Duval had purposefully removed all traces of the Mudlarks, partly in fear of federal reprisal, and partly to ensure that his development plans would not be hindered by ecological constraints. The Federation attempted to reclaim Achenar. When the federal government heard rumors that Duval's colony had recklessly caused the destruction of a sentient indigenous species, they decided on military intervention. The Imperial ships beat back the federal attackers, who were unable to establish a beachhead among the airless outer worlds, and struggled to maintain supply lines so far from Earth.
Because there's a
The
little
federal
ring planet there
forces
too.
eventually fell back and entrenched in the Beta Hydri system. Skirmishes
Oh,
with
both with
Imperial
rings.
ships continued for the next 50 years, but these were unable to prevent Duval from expanding the Empire to many other worlds. The Age of Expansion. After hostilities with the Federation ceased, the Empire entered a century of growth, annexing many new systems and persuading others to join. It spent the following 2 centuries consolidating its new territory, appointing colonial administrators from among the noble houses of Achenar. The Empire. Society. An ancient Roman model. The Empire works on a clean system. Society is divided into tiers: Emperor, senators, patrons, clients, and then citizens, with slaves below these. Groups of patrons pledge their
Surface scanned by 50%.
support to a given senator, offering military service, tax revenue, and the right to wield the patron's votes in the
Oh, so I
Senate
love this
on
game.
their
I've got-
behalf. In return, the patrons
I've got
are
like
granted a measure
nearly
of
2,000
protection
hours
and
on this
material
game.
security, as well as having their interests represented in the Imperial Senate.
I don't know, it's just one of my favourite games.
Especially
Especially if I just want to
for their patrons.
have a smooth day, like just a very quiet sort of stream. I just, like, I want to stream, but I don't want to sort of
This is far from being
people too much, you know what I mean?
concern, however. Loyalty over time, ideological compatibility, family connections, and discreet private deals can all play a part in deciding which senator to back. The system extends downward through the tiers in a similar
Yeah, my
pattern,
day's been going great. Like I said, I'm,
clients pledging themselves to given patrons, and citizens.
I said, I think I'm just playing this as almost like a
The votes held
palate
by
cleanser, you know,
actually
after all the
comprise
South Park.
the total
You
votes
know?
of all the clients pledged to them. Similarly, the votes held by those clients comprise the total votes of their pledged citizens.
Surface scan complete.
Patrons are therefore capable of investing variable degrees of power in their chosen senators, with the result that some senators are more powerful than others. Senators are responsible for those below them, meaning that everyone has a form of social security, at least in theory. Indeed,
Surface scan complete.
many senators take pride in the security they offer their
Oh, we got
citizens.
geologicals here.
Some have even been known to drain material wealth from small independent worlds and pump it back into the capital economy, allowing them to reduce citizens' taxes and giving their own popularity a considerable boost. Patrons are free to withdraw their patronage from their chosen senator, placing the onus on the senator to represent them satisfactorily or face a loss of voting power.
Orbital flight engaged.
Rigid stratification. The division between social classes is formal, unambiguous, and strict. But there is a clear path to advancement. A person can pay a fee and petition for admittance to the rank above. In this way, slaves can become citizens too. The law is not the same for all. Senators have a responsibility to enforce the law, and they must obey the emperor's decree, but are otherwise above the law. A senator can even carry out executions personally with little, if any, fear of consequence. The Empire. Military. The Imperial Navy. Maintaining a modernized navy has always been a top priority for the Empire. The ever-present threat posed by the Federation has driven previous emperors to empty the coffers again and again, for fear of being outstripped in the arms race. More recently, funding has
So,
come
this is what
from
my ship
wealthy
looks like.
individual senators, many of whom are all too eager to gain influence within the Navy. Indeed, it has been claimed that devastating planetary mining has been carried out in order to further this
Great
cause.
thing about the Lakon. I love my Lakon,
The
by the way,
facetious
man.
system is arguably the most significant Imperial naval base. Many officers are housed on the world of Topaz, while Peter's Wreck is home to the training centers. As well as the battle fleets, the Imperial Navy maintains a subdivision dedicated to exploring the fringes of known space. The Emperor's Own. Genetic engineering is not officially tolerated in the Empire, but it does sometimes take place. One notable example is the Emperor's Own, a group of genetically engineered super soldiers deployed during the shock invasion of Mansfield Colony in the Leadler system in 2959. They proved brutally efficient, overrunning the Federal defenses in a mere 2 hours and inflicting a rare defeat upon a Federal Gurkha regiment. The Empire, culture and values. The human body represents perfection. This belief, once held with near religious intensity, still forms the bedrock of the Empire's culture and morals. Genetic modification is frowned upon, but a degree of genetic correction is known to take place, supposedly to correct defects such as vulnerability to certain diseases. The belief in the sanctity of the human body originates with the first emperor, Henson de Val. While he did not claim to be literally descended from the gods in the manner of Roman emperors of old, he declared that his own image was the paradigm to which others ought to aspire. Households across the empire were required to display a statue or bust of the emperor in a place of honor. Imperial citizens are therefore expected to shun habits that corrupt or defile the human body, such as excessive indulgence in narcotics. The ownership of slaves, by contrast, is tolerated in the same way that the ownership of any beautiful work of art is tolerated. Mistreatment of slaves is thus akin to vandalism. Keeping one's own body in peak condition and adorning it with jewels and expensive clothes is not vanity, but duty. And owning well-treated slaves is also considered a sign of good character. The Emperor's word is supreme. The Emperor's successor is decided by the Senate, although the Duval dynasty has such a strong power base that the imperial throne has only ever been occupied by members of that bloodline. For generations, genetic selection ensured that the Emperor's heir would be male, and the current ruler, Arissa Lavinie Duval, is the first woman to hold the throne. Marlene Duval is sometimes described as the Empire's first female ruler, but this is incorrect. The colony she founded was a democracy.
Oh, we could sit back and watch the sunrise.
Honor is everything. The value placed on honor is a
Well, it
constant
depends on how
throughout all tiers
long
of
a
imperial
rotation is, I
society.
guess.
Honor can be lost through various means, including leaving debts unpaid, failing to respect a superior or provide for a dependent, breaking a solemn vow, conducting combat with cowardly weapons such as nerve gas, and defiling one's own body. Slavery is acceptable, but slaves must be well treated. In the Empire, it is not uncommon for the poor and disenfranchised to sign up for a period of military service in exchange for a small sum of money. A similar logic applies to imperial slavery, to the extent that someone might sell themselves into slavery to clear a debt and restore their honor. Selling oneself into slavery is a straightforward legal process and results in a guaranteed sum of money for one's family, so it is a popular option for the desperate. In practice, however, many find that it takes much longer than expected to clear their debts. People are also forced into slavery against their will. Sometimes a senator will sentence a person of lower rank to be stripped of citizenship and designated as a slave.
Landing gear deployed.
It is more common to impose a fine of such magnitude
Oh, damn!
Shields offline.
that the citizen has no recourse but to sell his or herself into slavery.
Taking damage.
Slaves may also be taken prisoner following a conflict, abducted from their home, or even captured in a hijacking. While trading slaves is lawful everywhere in the Empire, except on Emerald, taking new slaves outside of wartime is illegal, without the blessing of a senator. The Empire. Diplomatic relations. The Federation.
Shields online.
Resentment of the Federation runs deep in the Empire. The superpower is remembered as an oppressive, interfering force that hypocritically avoids inflicting the slightest harm on non-humans,
Damage. Shields offline.
but thinks nothing of forcibly imposing its values on its fellow humans, and lacking the freedoms and social customs that the Empire values so dearly. While open hostility has frequently been the case in the past, the current situation is one of grudging coexistence, beneath which mistrust simmers. Despite this antipathy, the Empire cooperated with the Federation in a series of joint initiatives against the Thargoids
Oh, crap.
in the early 3300s. The Alliance. When the Alliance was founded in 3230, following a bitter conflict with the Empire and the
I
Federation,
don't- oh,
multiple
man.
systems defected to it from both superpowers. To the surprise of many, the Empire took very little
that, and I can't
further
repair my
recognition of action,
ship.
partly
Down
because
to
of the ill health
46%.
of the Emperor of the time, and partly due to a belief that the defecting systems would return to their natural home sooner or later. The Empire's current attitude to the Alliance
Shields online.
is one of studied contempt. To recognize it as a threat would be too much like showing respect. Internal politics.
You know, I'm just going to go and explore over there because that looks brilliant.
High gravity warning. Drive assist on.
Whoa! Man, this stuff looks brilliant. Oh, let's get over here. Turn the lights up. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on.
This is where we're going to find the good stuff. Look at that. I gotta go to the toilet. I'll be right back. So actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here, guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. Actually, you know, before I should head back to the ship before I exit the game. There we go. Sup, MC, man? You're just at the end of the stream, bro. That's all good. Yeah, I've just been yeah, I've just been exploring, so I said, hey, thanks for coming in anyway, even if it is just, you know, a few seconds later. A few seconds before the end. I think the good thing is I'm not that far from the bubble. Look at that, I've got hull integrity of 42%. I'm not that far from the bubble. I haven't you know, explored that far away, so there just no stations. Nope. But yeah, like I said, I'm not that far from the bubble. Where is it? Over here. So I can easily just head back to Seoul and then go back to exploring again tomorrow. So that's a good thing. I can just head back to my home station, repair, and then go back out again. Like I said, if I was like, I'm gonna hypothetically say if I was about here, then yeah, I'd just keep exploring. But yeah, given the fact is I'm still in the bubble, or at least rather on the edge of the bubble, I just head back in and then repair, head back out again. So I said this is, like I said, this map is amazing. It's one of my favorite, because it's a 1-to-1 scale of the Milky Way. Like, so I'd say it's safe to say this game has the biggest, sort of real world map of all time. 1-to-1 scale of the Milky Way galaxy. But yeah, so I'm going to end the stream here, guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. I've had a blast. Like I said, I love this game, just exploring the black, what I mean? Can't wait to be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll give you the mission briefing tomorrow. I'll be heading back into Seoul, going repairing, and then jumping straight back out into the black yet again. I'll probably be here, maybe. I'll just pick a random point. Random system. There it is. No, not to that, because that's too far away. Might go around here. That one. No, it's still too far away. Right hip. No, it's still too far away. Oh, that's why. So, alright, that'll be the target, possibly. Not sure, but yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow. I'll give you a good mission briefing as to what's going to happen tomorrow. Thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing. Until tomorrow, this has been your boy, Cans82, saying work hard, be good to each other. I love you guys.